Hello. So we continue our lecture. Welcome back. This is the session 5, the fifth part of my lecture. The fifth, sixth, seventh, and the seventh parts of my lecture consist of communication in several situation or in a specific situation. This session 5, we will talk about interpersonal communication between 2 or 3 people. Types of communication. Interpersonal communication in medical counseling. According to DeVito, interpersonal communication is delivering a message by a person and received by another person or a small group of people with all the consequences and can immediately have a changes of feedback. So immediate feedback can occur with this type of communication. The communication usually are two ways that can share information, ideas, feeling, and so on. This is the steps, especially when doing a medical interview or medical counseling or doctor-patient relationship. This is steps or guidelines from the Calgary Cambridge. The steps that you should know, and you should search more in details about these steps when doing interpersonal medical communication. Initiating the session, gathering the information, providing structures, building a relationship, explaining and planning, and closing the session. So the steps, you should understand these, that you can use when doing interpersonal communication, medical communication. Now, in interpersonal communication, usually consists of 2 or 3 people. One sender and 2 or 3 receiver. There's always a quick feedback because you're doing face-to-face communication, usually face-to-face with one person as the source. And the message can be ideas, feelings, facts, opinion, and emotion, and so on. The receiver, maybe 1 of the 3 people. The barriers may be caused by the source or the sender itself, the receiver, the backgrounds of the sender, the background of the receiver, and the situation or the environment or the message. And the forum is not structured. It means that there are no specific situation, specific session for question and answer, but at any time, there are always feedback, discussion between the sender and the receiver. So this is a short lecture from the session 5 about interpersonal communication. The next session will be other situation, other communication, types of communication and specific or in other situation. Thank you. We'll continue to the next session of communication lecture